May I recommend Nicholas Placentes at America First or maybe the Daily Wire? Do you know the Daily Wire now gets about Ben Shapiro's show gets like 800 people on his live stream. They sunk, I would guess, $100 million into that. I've been to their studios. They are funded. The truth will always rise and lies will always get taken out. And Nicholas Placentes, it may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but that dude is a snake. He's a snake. And it will come out. Do not follow his path of being in a gated community with your mommy and daddy at 21. No kids, no ambition. And all your ambition is just about power and money. Do not do that. There's a reason I go at him so hard. He's polluting the minds of a lot of good men that are going to take that incel route of like, first you get the money, then you get the girl. Nope. Bears, testify in the chat. How many of you, when you met your current wife, you were broke and now you're crushing? It's like so many women will marry you and love you when you have nothing. And then when you grow together, it's amazing. Kids at 21? Yeah. Well, but Big Bear, you didn't have kids at 21. I was wrong. Like, that's why I'm here, to correct. He's 31. I think he's a tranny, and I'll show you right now. Okay. And I know, guys, I get it. I know you're going to think that this is crazy. But I will prove my point. I'm currently writing a book called How to Slay Wizards, right? Sarcasm is something I stay away from tremendously. And I do have a twitch of it every now and then. But sarcasm is the devil's tongue. It's how they hide truth in plain sight. I'll show you right now. This is Johnny Carson. Ready?
Hi, this is Johnny Carson asking, you have a daughter who's a really good-looking chick. Well, you may be able to change her life and improve your financial status. Because Prince Andrew is looking for a new girlfriend. Just drop a nude photo of your little nymphette in a self-addressed stamped envelope and mail it to Royal Affair, Buckingham Palace, London.
Since then, we have learned that Prince Andrew is, in fact, a pedophile. So what they were joking about was actually true. And you have to watch this like a hawk. This is what they do. Netflix does it all the time. They're always joking about what they're trying to normalize in your mind. Okay, here we have Nicholas Fuentes. Let's see what he's joking about today.
Full Swing says, so bold, my favorite YouTuber speaking out against Charlie and their trans, based and brave. Keep it up, King. Thanks. Remember, though, as a trans man, as a trans woman, I'm still deeply in the closet. And this is not a joke. I'm saying I'm deeply closeted as a trans woman. And so this show is really about my long journey to self-discovery as a trans woman. Not a joke, totally real. And I'm saying this will reflect in the transcript without a hint of irony or sarcasm. I am a trans woman. I am transitioning.
Dude, he's fucking trans. Like, this is how you disguise the truth, guys. Look at his mannerisms. He has a twin sister that's married to a black girl. His sister May used to be a dude. Call me crazy all you want, guys. My pattern recognition is on fucking point. Like, look at his feminine demeanor. There's a reason he's never had a girlfriend. There's a reason has no interest in marriage. There's a reason he lives with his mom. There's a reason he's being so pushed by Zionists. He's fucking trans, dude. Watch this again. This isn't a joke. That's why I highly recommend people do not be sarcastic. Oh, you don't get the joke. Oh, no. I get the joke. I'm writing the book on the joke.
Full Swing says, so bold, my favorite YouTuber speaking out against Charlie and their trans, based and brave. Keep it up, King. Thanks. Remember, though, as a trans man, as a trans woman, I'm still deeply in the closet. And this is not a joke. I'm saying I'm deeply closeted as a trans woman. And so this show is really about my long journey to self-discovery as a trans woman. Not a joke, totally real. And I'm saying this will reflect in the transcript without a hint of irony or sarcasm. I am a trans woman. I am transitioning.
Dude, I swear to God, I think the guy's trans. Oh, and you're delusional. Dude, listen. Think what you want. Think what you want, guys. It's like that they speak it in plain sight, and then you're supposed to just those hands, LMAO. What proof do you have of Nick's sister besides one picture with a black girl? You go do your own research. Owen, what's your opinion on Copper Cab? I have no idea who that is. And his voice is so off, dude. It's off. It's off. Gravy? Yeah, dude, I'm not 100%. I'd say it's 50%. He's either just pathological with sarcasm or he's legitimately a tranny. And now that he's getting $500 super chats constantly from Zionists, fact, we'll see if he moves out. We'll see if he has a girlfriend that isn't also some approved device. Oh, he's living rent-free. I'm writing a book on wizardry. I'd plunge into this shit. Owen, you're on 1-inch groupings at 1,000 yards. How are you? It's not, what is that? Owen, you're unreal. Wow, 1-inch groupings at 1,000 yards. How are you? So I do not 1-inch group at 1,000 yards. I'm lucky if I hit a fucking metal thing this big at 500 yards. Nick's gesture is deeply feminine. Yeah. Never heard of him. Good for you. I'm serious. Nick Fuentes is a tranny. He would definitely be a 6'. All right, let's move on. Nick is a wizard. Yeah. Let me show you something. And again, I know what people are going to say, but again, I don't care. I've been doing this now for my whole life in some way or another. You know how everyone says that, Nicholas Fuentes, he was one of Trump's biggest supporters in the beginning. He was a never Trumper, guys. And you can't simultaneously say that he's a child and the leader of a movement.
And
Trump hasn't been on the political scene that long. He endorsed Teddy Cruz. He's been for sale since day one. And I didn't find, people send me this shit. I didn't look for it. People just send me, hey, check out this gravy. Listen to what he has to say here. Ready?
And having people of, by, and for the people they were intended to represent. Now, having said that, Donald Trump has served his function. His time is over. It's time for serious candidates. Let the adults talk, Donald. We don't need the exclamatory phrases, the borderline racist remarks. Now we need real candidates. Now,
Okay, so look at what he just said. When people say, he's just a kid. Yeah, he's a kid browbeating adults. He was raised terribly. When I was that age, I would never say, let the adults speak. That means you were raised by cunts to be a cunt. And so he is Ben Shapiro. Dude, and the chat gets it. You're seeing it. It's like he said borderline racist. He doesn't have anything he's standing on. It's the adults. Exactly. So when people say, when was this? I don't know. A few years ago. Doesn't matter. When people say, it's just a kid. My 3-year-old wouldn't say adult, wouldn't talk that way. And so now all he's doing, he was looking for a buyer. That's how these people are. They're looking for a buyer. And I don't have an agenda with this shit. I'm not monetized. I'm not looking for a buyer. I hate liars. Hate. Mind gravy. Yeah. Pretty condescending. Yes. And so then he got a buyer. And his teeth are different. When people look at his teeth, let's watch these 2 videos again. Oh, he's living rent free. Half the people saying that shit are bots. So I don't even fight with them. Don't even fight with these bots. They're not even real people. They're just trying to sway popular opinion. Dude, look at his teeth here and then look at the teeth in the other one. You know, the first one, you could draw. He probably had to get his teeth fixed because his mommy's nipple kept going in it. All right, so here's this one telling everyone he's a trainer. Check out his teeth.
Full Swing says, so bold. My favorite YouTuber speaking out against Charlie and their trans.
No gap.
Based and brave. Keep it up, King. Thanks. Remember, though, as a trans man, as a trans woman, I'm still deeply in the closet.
There's no gap in his teeth. And since look at his teeth. Look at his teeth. There it is. It's called caps. He never had braces. He's been doing this show since he started. He never had braces, guys. Watch this one. This is some fascinating shit. And if you don't like it, there's plenty of other saloons that'll give you a sarsaparilla. Look at his teeth.
and having people of, by, and for the people they were intended to represent. Now, having said that, Donald Trump has served his function. His time is over. It's time for serious candidates. Let the adults talk, Donald. We don't need the exclamatory phrases, the borderline racist remarks. Now we need real candidates. Now,
see those teeth? Well spotted. Thank you. This is what I do. This is interesting. Thank you, Lincoln Young. 100 proof gravy. Yes. This is why I'm here. Holy shit. Good catch. Yeah. He got his teeth capped. I was obsessing over other dudes' looks while Amy cries. All right. You're probably not going to be welcome in anyone's saloon. You're such a piece of shit. What was Owen up to at age 17? LMAO. That guy doesn't even exist. No one is that dumb. I just addressed that. They have troll farms right now that anybody who goes after Nichols Placentes gets the same shit. It's just like David Hogg. When I fought David Hogg, it was the same thing. What, you hate... he's trying to help the world. Will you sit there and bitch? The people would be like, he's a victim. He's a child. Yeah. Someone capped his teeth. He didn't have braces between then and now because he's been shilling himself out the whole time. You could put his mommy's nipple between his teeth and then none. And guys, this shit matters. This shit matters. It's like there's a war over your mind. He looks like a mini Shapiro. Yeah, and he's like, let the adults talk, Donald. You've served your function. Now we got to get old Teddy Cruz in there to clean it up. No. Beware the false prophet. Yeah. He poked the wrong bear. If you don't want to get bit by a bear, don't poke the bear. Just be respectful. Because I can't stand shitty little kids. And he's 21, which makes him a man. But he sure acts like a shitty little kid because he was raised bad. He was raised poorly. And now that he's going to be one of these people that influences young men that are going to help shape our country, our society, our nation, whatever you want to call it. And I don't want to be around shitty little kids. Let the adults talk. It's crazy. I got him. BB Ralph and right. Thank you. You want to be the marshal of all? Yeah, I have marshals at this saloon, and they'll kick you right out. That has to been BS when he was younger. That had to have been BS when he was younger. What does that mean, woman? There's female saloons that you can go to. The gap was probably decay caused by his mommy's milk. Yes. It kind of looks like David Hogg. They're trans. Okay, let me explain something real quick. When I'm saying this shit about the trans thing, that's a real thing. A lot of these people are alchemists. They like to transmute reality. So to get a woman to look like a man and a man to look like a woman gets them off. I'm dead serious. So they want nothing more. Like, you've probably whacked off to girls in porn that used to be dudes. Just know that. Because it's like, now I'm not even talking like Alex Jones tranny porn shit. Like, he likes actual trannies. I'm talking about this whole shape-shifting shit. They like to mold and bend reality because that's the ultimate of the lie. The lie, the God with the lower G wants to make reality. They can't. The ultimate maker, like the ultimate fake reality is people that want to change the gender of human beings. We're now seeing it spilling out into mass culture, but they've been doing this shit to little kids for a very long time. And so when you see someone groomed to take over a political movement, who has troll farms in their on their behalf, and they're influencing men to be cowards and victims and all this stuff. Just know, Owen's so wrong. He's gotten boring. Yeah, that's. Oh, you've already been kicked out of the saloon. Yeah, there's over 5,000 people watching my live stream right now. I'm kicked off of every major social media presence, and I'm not sponsored, and I'm hated by YouTube. So I can prove that I'm not boring. Can you prove that Nick Fuentes is not a tranny? Yes, groomed. Yes, BB, that's real. And that's why I keep hammering on his twin sister. Because that is a sign. Like these people also love twins. That's why a lot of the Challenger astronauts, they allege they had twins. And that's why they're still alive. It's fucking wild, dude. They want to engineer society to reflect their androgynous goat god Baphomet. Yes. And they'll call you crazy for saying it, but it's provable. I think Nichols is sponsored by... How can that guy not have a girlfriend? Like, if you're 21, you're the leader of men. You're getting $500 super chats, one after another after another. Your eyes are on you. You know, your people... Like, how is he have no girl in his life? How is he not even fucking? You know, even if he was a pig. Oh, because he's so moral. Then he would have a girl and he'd be looking for marriage. Oh, he's just a kid. You can't have it every way. It's because someone chopped off his dick or gave him a fake dick. That's my theory. BB, you got people in Angola watching. Sweet. All right, let's open some mail. Oh, I think I have something else to show you guys. I don't know. I'll read some mail now. But I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. The sister he's talking about is him. Dude, that's possible. Like, keep your eyes open, man. There's some fucking serious deceptions going on right now. When you find out about certain events, and we'll just leave it at that, because this video will get taken down immediately if I talk about an event, and it just ain't worth it. I want people to see that tooth gap. And then he'll sarcastically be like, I'm trans. Exactly. Where's the chica? Dude, he has no women in his life except his mom.